Welcome to 4 Movie, where I will be discussing 4 movies that have something in common. But what they have in common? They're all in my collection. Is one thing, but I'm going to tell you more things. And if you don't know what those more things are, then go ahead and watch to the end of the video and I'll tell you. And if you do know what they are, then go ahead and say them before the end of the video and everyone will know that you knew what you were talking about. You know, make some guesses. You can guess. But what if I'm wrong, Wade? Who cares? Have fun with it. You could even make something, you can even make a connection that I didn't make. Alright. First movie, bam. The Karate Kid. And I know you're saying, wait, all these movies here, why would you have not the original Karate Kid? I'm good. Karate Kid was good. This one was fun too. And this is, so if I have a Karate Kid in there, this is the one I got. Like I said, this is of course the remake of Karate Kid. The original had those people from the stuff, things. Second movie, pardon me. And if you can hear some extra noises that's going on, I didn't know that the washer and dryer are on the other side of this wall here, and so I didn't know that they would make the kind of noise. So if you hear kind of like a hum, that's what that is. Oh, it's coming. Bam, the Tuxedo. The Tuxedo, who has a similar plot to Tank Girl in the whole water aspect. I get the villains mixed up on this. I'm like, wait, no, they're not the same guys. All right, but they're looking for stuff. They're the same premise, I guess, but one has a tank, the other one has a tuxedo. All right, and now on to third movie. Bam! Memento. Christopher Nolan directed Memento. If you haven't seen Memento, it's really good. Like I said, I've seen the story structure where it's like you see these black and white images, and that's actually at the beginning, and then the character can't make new memories, and so each point in the story is like told backwards. So you kind of see the world as the main character does, where it's kind of like this thing of, wait, what happened? Okay, all right, well, and you forget these. He can't remember the next scene, but it's like one of those things where it's like you kind of feel that in the way that the story is told. So that's pretty cool. Memento, fun movie. He's trying to solve a mystery. But at the end, when he solves the mystery, is he any better? Questionable. And this fun movie, Ravenous. I've seen other movies named Ravenous, but not this movie, Ravenous. This movie, Ravenous, is the first movie that I know that was called Ravenous. Phenomenal movie. It's basically colonial times, and there's a war hero. It's colonial, like there's wooden forts and stuff like that. And maybe a gold rush still going on. And they're at this fort, and he basically, I don't know, he take, like, the main character basically ticked off somebody and gets sent to this fort, and there happens to be cannibals there, and there's stuff happening, and this guy at one point in the war had to eat somebody, and so he kind of knows the ins and outs of being cannibal, but as well as like to stop the monster, he's gotta give his all to it and stuff like that. And awesome movie. Robert Carlyle is also in here, and David Arquette, and that one guy from Beetlejuice. The line on it is the hardest part about being a cannibal is making friends. And I'm sure it's one of those things where it's like, that's got to be a maddening thing. It's like, why doesn't everybody do it? Because it's maddening. You know what mad cow disease is, right? Mad cow disease is cows eating cows, and then it just drives them crazy, as it does, like as such a thing would. Like, there's animals that do that, yes, and I'm sure they're crazy to a degree. It's like, oh, why wouldn't you mess with a shark? Sharks can't sleep. It's got to be maddening to a point. Like, it's just like this waking dream. I don't know if you've like gone without sleep for a while, but you get the kind of, it is kind of maddening. But anyways, what do these 4 movies have in common? And also, if you watch this far, you're awesome. Stay awesome. Thank you. And basically, Karate Kid and The Tuxedo both have Jackie Chan in them. Memento and Ravenous both have Guy Pearce. That's what these movies have in common. Thank you so much for watching. I am Wade. This is the From the Well channel. I am an artist and a physical media collector, and I'm doing a video a day until I get a silver play button or a gold play button if I'm lucky. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be a little bit harder. Well, is it gonna be a little bit harder? It's gonna be half a little harder because like tomorrow, like this video is like Tuxedo, Karate Kid, Jackie Chan, of course, Ravenous, and Memento. Maybe a little bit harder because maybe not everybody has seen Ravenous, so you're like, what do they have in common? So the Guy Pearce thing on that. It's kind of like that same kind of level tomorrow because there's gonna be one that's gonna really be challenging, and another one. Hey, there's a blank spot here. That's gonna be on like the 4th video. Anyways, see you tomorrow.